What's up, everyone? So it is New Year's Eve 2020 and we're about to drop into 2021. And man, what a year 2020's been. I mean, so much has happened. So many challenging things have happened. And some of you were probably rewarded for those challenging things, or others of you probably had difficulties. And it's crazy because when I reflect back and I look at life as a whole and I look at the years, right? And I'm prepping for 2021. I don't only look at, number one, where I am and where I want to go, but more importantly, it's where I am and where I've been, right? How far I've come. How have I developed? How have my habits developed? What have my priorities been? There's so much that has happened. I've had so many positive things and some negatives, like yourself. And something that, I want to go over, and the reason I'm kind of shooting this video is, number one, I want to wish you a happy new year. And I also want to gift to you guys my goal setting technique. And it's something called the 411, okay? And basically what it stands for is it stands for 1 year, 1 month, and 4 weeks. Okay, and what that looks like is, I guess it's backwards, right? 411, starting with the 4 weeks as the most important. But you kind of do it backwards and you say, okay, what kind of goals do I want this year? And it could be one goal, it could be several goals. I always say, the least the better. You don't want so many goals because it spreads you too thin, you lose focus, things like that. But let's say you got one goal or a couple goals, and you put that for the year. Well, then you look at your month and you're like, okay, what do I have to accomplish in a month to make sure I'm on track with my yearly goals? And then for the weekly goals, right? So you set weekly goals and you ask yourself, what do I have to get accomplished on my weekly goals so that I'm on track to hit my monthly goals, which is on track to hit my yearly goals? Okay, so you can use this in your work life. You can use this in your personal life. It doesn't matter. I mean, you guys know me. I'm in real estate, right? So I use this for my real estate business, and I also use this for my personal life. For example, if you want a Hawaii vacation, right? Maybe that's one of your goals for the year. Well, what do you have to do every single month to make sure that you're on track to get that Hawaii vacation? Well, you have to save a certain amount of money. And then what do you do in the weeks? Well, you have to budget accordingly to save that money for the month. So you hit that weekly goal to lead up to that monthly goal to lead up to that yearly goal. So the reason I'm kind of going over this is because a lot of people, New Year's resolutions are coming, right? New year, new me kind of stuff. And statistically speaking, they really just don't work. Although a small percentage of people actually achieve their New Year's resolution, that's awesome. However, for the majority of us, it takes a little more accountability. And this 411 goal setting technique, it shows more accountability because you're going to be looking at it weekly and you're going to be looking at it monthly, and you'll be able to see, okay, what's working, what's not, and am I hitting my goals? Am I staying accountable to myself? So that's my gift to you guys. I want to wish everybody a happy new year. I want to thank my clients for trusting me in their real estate needs this year. You guys mean a lot to me. I want to thank everybody who supported me this year. It's been such a phenomenal year. So many positives, like I said, and I'm hoping 2021 is going to be even better. And it could be just as good for you guys, if not better as well. It's just your choice.